bone to meat ratio is huge.
Literally
huge. Ginormous.
Look at this, guys. Look.
Gigantic.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Can't Wait Eat Yet, where we eat the latest and greatest food in Toronto. My name is Eric.
And my name is Victoria. And this Victoria Day long weekend here at Yonge and Dundas Square, the Rib Fest is back and ready to serve up some saucy, delicious ribs.
And we're going to be eating all the different ribs at Rib Fest so that you know what to expect. And we're going to judge it based on 3 different categories, which is appearance, taste, and the tenderness. And we're going to go right now.
So the 3 vendors here at Dundas Square are Kentucky Smokehouse, Oak and Barrel, and Texas Jazz. We're just going to dive right into it.
Let's go and check it out. Alright, so the first one we got is from the Kentucky Smokehouse, and we have the half rack. And their slogan is, "Our ribs are more tender than your mama's love."
So first impressions is that the ribs are saucy, but they're not drowning in sauce, which I personally like.
Yeah, I like mine with a little bit more sauce, so I got a little bit of more sauce on the side. It looks like they give you 6 bones for the half rack. I mean, pretty average, I think. And I feel like the outside bark on these isn't very crispy. It's still, it looks like it's just been grilled. It's been smoked and it's been put on the grill for kind of like a short duration, so it's not like it's very crispy on the outside. It's not like there's a lot of bark on the outside of the ribs.
Let's dig in. So, we had to relocate.
As you can see, we're not at Rib Fest anymore.
Because Betty and her band started playing an electric guitar, but it's fine. Welcome to my MTV crib.
We're just gonna continue in here and we're just gonna start eating. So let's go straight into the taste here. These ones, the sauce is very sweet. It's like a very sweet barbecue sauce.
Very sweet, it's very mild, it's very yummy.
I don't taste a lot of smoke.
No.
It's not like a smoky barbecue sauce.
No hints of pineapple or anything.
No, not like very fruity. The sauce is just very sweet and it's kind of thick. It kind of holds on that sauce. I don't really see it dripping at all.
Dripping, yeah.
They provide 6 bones, and I feel like the meat to bone ratio is pretty fair. Yeah. I don't taste a lot of bark on the outside. No. It's not very crispy.
It's not very chewy.
Yeah, not chewy.
Very crispy. Biting into this piece of rib, you can see that it doesn't fall off the bone. Right where you bite it is right where the meat comes off, which is a really good attribute to have as a piece of rib, I guess.
I feel like when it's falling off the bone, it kind of means that it's overcooked.
Yeah.
And that it just means that it's not cooked properly.
Yeah.
So this one is still good.
It doesn't very well.
Yeah, cooked very well. Smoked very well.
Yeah. It's not too smoky either though. It's like a sweet, tender piece of meat. Yeah.
I think it's very tender.
Yeah.
So this is the one from Oak and Barrel, and we got the half rack of ribs, and this is the one that had the longest lineup. So you know what they say, always go to the one with the longest lineup because that's the most popular one.
So right off the bat, you can tell that this set of ribs is very, very barky.
Yeah, very crispy on the edges.
Yes. And you can also tell that the bone to meat ratio is huge.
Literally
ginormous.
Huge. Look at this, guys. Look.
Gigantic.
It fills the whole box, and there's only 5 bones. I feel like that's huge.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good size.
Yeah.
You can also see right off the bat that this one is less saucy as the Kentucky Smokehouse. So I'm probably assuming that Kentucky Smokehouse had sauced their ribs and then put them right into the box, whereas I think Oak and Barrel sauced it on the grill, let it cook for a little more, and then
put it in the box. Yeah, it looks like it's not sauced, but it looks like it's kind of on the ribs. If that makes any sense, it doesn't look like it's on top of it. It's just like embedded into the ribs.
Yes.
Yeah. At Oak and Barrel, it feels like the taste is. It kind of tastes like when it's been smoked, it's soaked up all the wood that it's been smoked in and all the different things that they use to smoke it. You can really taste it into the meat of the pork. The pork ribs, it has a really rich pork flavor, and it's kind of like caramelized like with the sauce because it's so barky that it just like absorbed all the sauce and stuff. Yeah.
It's kind of like a coated caramelized top on the rib, which is really yummy.
I feel like they use a lot of brown sugar in the marinade because it feels like the top, it's so crispy from the bark when they put it on the grill. I feel like when it's been put on the grill, it kind of just starts to like burn the the brown sugar to make it like nice and crispy on the outside, which is great. Personally, I feel that the bark on the outside isn't my personal taste.
Okay.
I like it when it's very tender on the outside, or on the inside.
I think because it has that first barky layer, you think it may give off that appearance that it's not as meaty as it could be. Maybe is how I kind of feel, because it's like the bone in the middle and the top is kind of hard, and then it feels like there's like a little bit of meat inside, which may not necessarily be true, but it's just how you might feel. It's kind of hard. Like it's not super tender, super moist. It's
yeah, it's like a different type of rib. It's not very moist. If you like the rib to be kind of crispy, I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that you want to try. Oak and barrel.
Yeah. Otherwise, like if you want just like a lot of meat and a lot of bone, and you don't care for the bark and you want it saucy, then so far Kentucky Smokehouse would be your favorite.
All right, and the last one is Texas Jack's, which is the last one out of the 3 vendors that are offered in this Rib Fest. Immediately, it feels like it's not sauced, as you can see. None of it is sauced. I asked one of the guys what their difference is to the rest of them, and they said that they don't sauce their ribs at all, even on the grill or after. They just provide the sauce on the side, and you can dip it in yourself. I kind of like that. What do you think?
I kind of like it. I mean, I like a lot of sauce on my ribs. I want them to sauce it for me, so I don't have to pick up sauce on the side, dip it, and then have that whole extra step. Yeah, I just want to like put it in my mouth.
Yeah. And also I feel like it's kind of fatty on the outsides.
It's very fatty.
Not a lot of char, not a lot of bark on the outside. I personally think that this is going to be my favorite if the sauce is good. So let's try it out.
This piece of meat is very, very fatty.
Very fatty. The fact that they didn't put the sauce on the top of the ribs when they grilled it, it kind of just makes that extra pork flavor. It doesn't drown out the sauce doesn't drown out the rib. You really taste like the pork taste in it.
Yeah, you really taste like the way they season, like the dry rub, the way they like season the pork, and then the sauce. The two of them just go hand in hand very well, like the seasoning and the sauce. So that's a lot more added flavor actually. Yeah.
The sauce is very smoky. I think that they provided actually 3 different sauces, but we chose to do the smoky sauce.
Hot, smoky, and chipotle. Yeah. But we just tried the smoky barbecue sauce. We're not into chipotle, exciting, fun things. We just want a barbecue sauce.
Yeah, we just want a barbecue sauce that's nothing fancy. Just a smoky one. So far, this is my favorite.
So far, the sauce is my favorite.
Okay. I think it's so fatty and it's so juicy. It's still very moist compared to the other 2, personally. And the barbecue sauce makes it just shine through. I feel like the sauce really goes hand in hand with this one here. Yeah. This one isn't very chewy either. No resistance when you bite it off the bone. I think compared to Kentucky Smokehouse, this one, when you bite it, it really just falls off. And I don't feel like it is fall off the bone and overcooked. It just literally, as you bite it, it'll just come off.
Because of the fatty part of it.
Yeah, it's so fatty.
Easy, yeah.
The tenderness of the Texas Jack's, I feel that it's super moist, super fatty.
Super meaty, yeah.
Very meaty.
It's very yummy.
Yeah, very yummy. This is definitely my winner for sure. Last but not least, we have to end the night with some strawberry funnel cake. As you guys know, anywhere you go, even like Wonderland, this is how you guys end a night off, which is some vanilla ice cream and some strawberry sauce over some fried dough, and dust it off with some icing sugar. Thank you for tagging along to our rib adventure at Dundas Square today. Guys, I just want to remind you guys this is going to run all weekend long until Sunday, so remember to check it out. And I hope this was an informative video so that you guys could choose the appropriate vendor that you guys want to try out this weekend. Remember to try out some funnel cake and some roasted corn as well. We loved all of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to give us a thumbs up, give us a comment down below, and remember to always press that subscribe button. Please, it'll help us out so much. We love you guys, and we hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.